Good afternoon. Today on Business Success in Six with Stacie, I have Alexa Alfaro here from Meat on the Street in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Alexa, thanks for jumping on.
Yeah, thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here.
It's my pleasure. So you have a really neat story because you're one of the food trucks that's been around for a while and you have a lot of different awards. So if you don't mind, I'd love to ask you about Meat on the Street and share it with our viewers and our community.
Yeah, definitely. So Meat on the Street is a Filipino, what started as a Filipino food truck. It is owned by me and my brother, Matt. We started in 2014. We started with a white truck with some Meat on the Street stickers on it. All of the food is Filipino street food. My dad is from the Philippines. It's all of our fan favorites we grew up eating. Over the course of some years, we've had a lot of growth and progress. Currently, Meat on the Street is a retail space in downtown Milwaukee. We offer catered orders for 10 to 300 people. We also do catering services or wedding services, as hands off or as full scale as you're looking for. And then we have our mobile fleet. So this summer we'll be launching 5 food trucks total, 3 different cuisines, one of them being Filipino food. And then we have 2 that we will be brand new that we've never launched before, but we're really, really excited.
That is awesome. Congratulations. And I know you talked before we pressed record as well that you had some awards and you've been
Oh
around
yeah.
the country. Would you share that with us?
Yes, we'd love to. So we have been published in an international cookbook called The New Filipino Kitchen. It was published in 2018. It is a anthology, so it's 30 recipes and stories from Filipino chefs, home cooks from around the world. It's on Amazon. We have had the opportunity to travel the country speaking about Filipino cuisine and culture due to the cookbook being published. So we've done events in Chicago, we've done events in DC. I got to speak at Google's campus in Sunnyvale, California at one point in time. So that's been just amazing and a blessing. We've also been published in NBC News. We've done a Street Eats article with New York City as well. And then we've done some local things. And the most recent award we've gotten is from the Shepherd Express Best of series. And we were nominated and got the first place award for best street food vendor. So that was a really exciting way to start the year and really great for the community to recognize us and see us for what we choose to do.
Absolutely. Congratulations on that. And you lead me into my next question, actually. What is the way you impact the community the most? Besides offering great food, right?
Yeah. Nutritious food, always a good start. I think the way we impact the community the most is we do 300 events in a year with one mobile unit. It goes all over southeastern Wisconsin. So every single city or like area we go to, one, typically we do events where there's a fee to participate, which is fine. So we put dollars into those communities. 2, we spread our culture into all these different little pockets and neighborhoods around southeastern Wisconsin. And I think it also like connects people and expands their thinking and has them try something new, or like their kid tries like, our shish kebabs and they have like a sweeter marinade and they love them, but they don't typically eat meat. So I think it really just like help expand people's palates, and it gives them this like really great like guest experience, and it's fun and it's a food truck. And so like all of that impacts the community while still being able to not only put dollars, but just like expand community and connection.
Absolutely. Those are 2 very important things. And beyond that, like you said, the cultural side of it, just
Mhm.
exposing children to different cultural foods and in geography too. Then if you talk about Filipino, oh, where are the Philippines?
Mhm.
That's wonderful. So what is one challenge that you have faced that other business owners could learn from?
I mean, so many. I think a lot of the times people don't realize that when you start a business, especially like me and my brother, Matt was 19, I was 24 when we started our food truck. Our parents don't own businesses. We
Mhm.
have no business background. We didn't go to school for business. We just kind of were like, let's just do this thing. You don't realize all the different hats you'll wear. That was very stressful in the beginning, to be the accountant, the initial lawyer, to do the prep, the grocery shopping, the booking, everything, right? So you are everything in the beginning. And then I think the other challenge is, what do you want your business to look like, and how are you going to like scale and grow it to that point?
Mhm.
Because as time goes on, you quickly realize like, okay, we can't run the business just the 2 of us. Like we have to hire. And then there's this management, and then there's this training. And so there's always all these things that have to happen and go on. And it's a constantly like, you know, accelerate, 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 pump the brakes, pump the brakes, pump the brakes. It's this constant thing that we're doing. And I think the hardest part of that is knowing where to best like prioritize your to-do list and your checklist and your time, and what should I focus on now? And is this the best thing I should be focusing on? So I think that is very, very challenging. The way I overcome that challenge is one, I have a business partner and I prefer two because it's a nice checks and balance and we're very yin and yang with what our strengths are, what our weaknesses are. We pair very well together. And so when I'm like, hey, I feel overwhelmed, like, I don't know what I should be focusing on. Like, hey, I feel like we've said yes to too many different types of things and the business feels all over the map. Can we like rein it in a little? It's nice to have another voice and opinion and somebody to be like, hey, you said you were going to focus on this. You're working on this project. It's kind of irrelevant right now. Like, can you get back on track? So to me, that's kind of the biggest problem we have. And then how do we like work through that problem and fix it? And it's an ongoing one. It's one that will be there for the length of this business.
Sure, absolutely. It's so important that you're able to talk with somebody about some of those things. A lot of our coaches talk about urgent versus important because, there might be something in front of you that,
Mhm.
feels like you have to handle it right away, but is that really where you should be working and is it the most important thing? So, thank you for sharing that. So, what does the future look like to you in Meat on the Street and do you have an exit plan?
Currently we have no exit plan. But we do have like huge growth plans. So this past year we were able to grow by 150% without adding any additional streams of revenue. So that was awesome for us. It was planned. We worked very hard. We have a team that is so solid. And we're very grateful because that's a big key component to what allowed us to have like such major growth. So we're hoping to grow again by 100% or more this year. We are moving into a larger kitchen that will allow us to have more growth. We're expanding our cuisine options. Long-term plans, we would definitely love to move into manufacturing of food. I've always dreamed of having my own like Willy Wonka Filipino food style factory. We dabbled in that a little bit and realized like it is a massive undertaking and we probably were skipping too many steps ahead. So we kind of had to rein it back in, but that would be the big plan. And the immediate plan is always to be adding to our fleet. We love being mobile. We love being on the streets. We like street food vendor style is more like, it's just more fun. It's more loose. It's not as formal. It's like everyone can enjoy it. It can be anywhere at any point in time. So we love that culture of street food vending and we definitely want to keep adding to our fleet and growing.
Absolutely. That's incredible. It sounds like you've got great dreams ahead that are going to come true. If somebody wants to get in touch with you or reserve catering or just have you at a corporate event or a wedding or whatever that would be, how would they get in touch with you?
The best way is on our website. So it's www.motscatering.com. You can fill out a food truck form, a catering form, whatever. You can find us. Everything is through there. You can also go on Instagram and Facebook, send us a message. Our website is linked on all of those pages as well too. Instagram and Facebook is where we post our schedule of where the truck will be announcing cool things, discounts and such like that are also available. We'll just post them in our caption.
Oh my gosh, awesome. So excited to try Meat on the Street and congratulations on all those awards. I wish you an awesome 2023.
Thank you. Same to you.
Thank you.